John Stemberger joining us from Florida. Ray and I shall return, even if there's a government shutdown.
Well, we're not shut down. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Coming up on the next Today's Issues.
In Everybody Can Help Somebody, Ron Hall says unexpected and life-changing things can happen when we help someone. Then Ray Comfort shares from his book, Jaws Without Teeth, an aid for believers who are intimidated by some of the tough faith questions atheists throw out.
Today's Issues, every weekday morning at 11 Eastern, 10 Central on AFR and online at afr.net.
Now for the Friends of Israel, here's David Dolan with an eye on the Middle East.
The Israeli people and their leaders were relieved when the autumn Jewish holidays passed off earlier this month without any major security incidents. The Jewish New Year and the fast day of Yom Kippur went off quietly, as did the Feast of Tabernacles. However, the joyous biblical feast was marred by a jarring murder that captured the attention of the entire populace. During the Friday evening Sabbath in the middle of the biblical feast, a 20-year-old off-duty Israeli soldier named Tomer Hazan was lured from his home south of Tel Aviv by a Palestinian who worked sometimes with them at a local restaurant. When the soldier failed to return home, a massive manhunt was launched by the Israeli Domestic Security Agency. When Hazan's relatives told them that he had gone off for a drive with the 22-year-old Palestinian worker, security agents traced him down and arrested him. He confessed to slaying his Israeli co-worker and dumping his body down a deep well, hoping to use it as a bargaining chip to free his brother jailed in Israel for committing terrorist crimes.
If you've been searching for reliable news on Israel and the Middle East, you need our bi-monthly magazine, Israel, My Glory. To request your free one-year subscription, visit foiradio.org and see why nearly 200,000 subscribers depend on IMG for accurate news and sound biblical teaching. The next 6 issues are yours free when you visit foiradio.org. That's foiradio.org to request your free one-year subscription.
I know many of you have a bucket list that includes visiting the Holy Land, Israel, the land of Jesus and the Bible. Well, guess what? In March, I'm going to be leading another tour to the Holy Land. It's my 17th year to visit there and to take groups from America, and many people travel who listen to American Family Radio. So we're going to be going March 14th through the 22nd. We would love to have you join us. It's going to be a wonderful trip. We'll see Jerusalem, Bethlehem. We'll go to the Mount of Olives, the Garden Tomb, the Jordan River, where we'll have a baptismal service. We'll go to the Dead Sea in Masada and the Sea of Galilee and the Jordan Valley. Just so much to see in the Holy Land. You're never going to forget it. You'll never be the same. For more information, visit us at twholyland.com. That's twholyland.com, or call for a free brochure, 1-800-FAMILIES, 1-800-FAMILIES, option 5.
News, pop culture, and the quirkier side of life. The Todd Starnes Commentary.
I got a letter the other day from Janet Blank. She owns the Country Blossom Florist in Gilbert, Arizona. Janet, like many small business owners, scared stiff about Obamacare, says President Obama's signature legislation has had a devastating impact on her business. At one time, she had 8 full-time employees, but she had to lay off 3 because of rising insurance costs, and the remaining full-time workers are now delivering flowers part-time. Now, the White House is quick to remind us that businesses with less than 50 workers won't be impacted, but Janet says that's not true. The dollars and cents add up when you tally up Obamacare's fine print, and the end result meant sending good workers to the unemployment office. I've got hundreds of letters from small business owners just like Janet, and they all say the same thing. Obamacare is heartbreaking. I'm Todd Starnes.
This is Today's Issues. Email your comments to comments@afr.net. Past broadcasts of Today's Issues are available for listening and viewing in the archive at afr.net. Now, back to more of Today's Issues.
Welcome back, everybody, to the program. I'm Tim Wildman with Dr. Ray Pritchard. Ray joining me from Dallas. I'm in our home studios here in North Mississippi. We appreciate you listening each and every day to the program and to American Family Radio. Ray, before we get to our next interview with Dr. Jim Garlow, what's happening in Washington right now is very interesting because we are on the verge of what's called a government shutdown if the Democrats and Republicans can't agree on, what to do about Obamacare. And this, as I said last week, this is showdown at the OK Corral?
That's it. And this is an old-fashioned game of political chicken, right? Or who's going to blink first? Who's going to give in? Do you, as we sit here at this moment, I mean, they still have the rest of today until midnight tonight to do something. What do you expect? You expect some kind of last-second compromise, or what? If you're a betting man, which way you betting this morning?
Well, this is interesting. And first of all, a quote shutdown does not mean everything in the federal government shuts down. It means only what's deemed to be essential services of the federal government stay open, and the, for lack of a better expression, non-essentials, which begs the question, doesn't it?
Right.
What are we doing?
There are some things the government is doing that are non-essential.
Yes, that's right.
I'm so shocked. I'm shocked to hear this.
But what you got here now. Here's what happened. Just to simplify this thing, the Republicans were responding to the general public and to their base against Obamacare because Obamacare is very unpopular